Hey, what's up you guys, it's Caboose XP. I'll bring you another Injustice 2 video, and today what we got for you guys is, well, the basically confirmation that we are getting new gear coming to Injustice 2 in the future, as well as, of course, an update on the Green Arrow hood in Injustice 2. Now, before we jump into this, I wanted to ask you guys, of course, if you could leave a like rating on the video, as it shows your support, and I would really appreciate it. So if you could leave a like, that would be awesome. And with that said, well, let's just jump right into this. So, on the latest episode of DC All Access, there was a brief interview with Tyler Lansdowne, who's working over at NetherRealm, about Injustice 2, specifically about the Turtles. He was then asked towards the end of the interview about future support for the game and what they have planned down the line, and Tyler responded saying that they were going to continue to support the game and that they were going to be adding new gear in this game. Now, he also, of course, mentioned that, everyone's asking about the Green Arrow hood. That is something that they are still working on, and it is 100% guaranteed on the way. We'll have to wait and see when that is going to happen, when we're finally going to be able to get our first look at it. But I feel like this is going to be almost a bigger deal when we finally get to see that Green Arrow hood than the announcement of the Turtles being DLC in Injustice 2. That Green Arrow hood has been the talk of the town in the Injustice community for months, almost a year at this point. It's been insane. Now, I did talk about this a little while back in a topic video where I mentioned whether or not we were going to be getting new gear being added into the game, and it looks like it could be the case. Now, on one hand, Tyler could be talking about legendary gear here, because he did mention a long while back when Hellboy was being released in a Reddit post that legendary gear for Hellboy was being worked on, which leads me to believe that legendary gear for all the DLC characters are currently in the works, and that is something that is going to happen down the line for Injustice 2. So when he says that new gear is being added, that could be what he is talking about there. And while that would really excite me, because I am super hyped with legendary gear and how it looks, and especially for the Turtles, how it would look to have 4 different legendary gear pieces, because I'm assuming that's what they would end up doing, where they give you 4 legendary gear pieces for each individual Turtles accessory. So it would be really cool to see legendary gear for the DLC, but I would really hope that what he's talking about here when he says new gear is being added into the game is that we're getting new epic gear, or just new gear designs, different stuff that we've seen before from NetherRealm employees and in old trailers for Injustice 2 that didn't make it into the final game be added in now. That is what I'm hoping for, at least. Now, I believe I talked about this in my previous video when I originally talked about this topic when we were just speculating, and I said that part of what could be delaying the Green Arrow hood for so long, and the reason that the Green Arrow hood hasn't been released yet, is because maybe NetherRealm is working on a bunch of new gear for all the characters on the roster. Maybe not all of them, but a good amount of them are going to be getting new gear in Injustice 2, and it seems like from what Tyler is saying here in this interview on DC All Access, that could indeed be the case. And like I said in my topic video a while back, the reason that Green Arrow hood isn't being revealed yet is because they probably want to make a big deal out of it with all this gear. They're probably going to release some sort of trailer where we get to see a bunch of new gear being added into the game for Injustice 2, and then the grand finale is the reveal of the Green Arrow hood, the illustrious Green Arrow hood that everyone has been asking for in the Injustice community, because it's become a big deal at this point to have that hood for Green Arrow. And if it's become this big of a deal in the Injustice community, I doubt that they want to do something as small as releasing a tiny little update with Green Arrow's hood and something in the patch note that says, adds a hood for Green Arrow. However, let's not get our hopes up too high. We might not be getting this new wave of gear, DLC, whatever it might be, for a bunch of characters on the roster. In fact, like I said, he could just be talking about the legendary gear that's going to be added in the game for the DLC characters. But one thing is for sure, that Green Arrow hood is being worked on, and it will be in the game one day soon. So keep an eye out on the Injustice social media and keep it locked to this channel, for you're definitely going to see the announcement of that Green Arrow hood when it comes, and you're definitely going to be seeing online episodes with Green Arrow with that hood if we can obtain it. Hopefully they're going to put out some sort of multiverse when that hood gets added into the game that just gets you the hood, because if they make it that you have to, play the game and actually earn it, well, I'm probably never going to get it, knowing my luck, considering I still don't have the Staff of Grayson. But anyways, that brings us to the end of this video. I want to kick it to you guys now. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. When Tyler Lansdowne says that new gear is being added into the game, what do you think that means? And how excited are you for that Green Arrow hood? I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. I'm Caboose XPL. And once again, if you could leave a like rating on the video, it shows your support and I would really appreciate it. And you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.